Welcome all of you watching tonight on NBA TV, a Saturday night, a sellout crowd. Quinn, doesn't get any better than this.
It really doesn't. I expect David West to look to get his offense going because if he's effective, Griffin's got to worry about West and not his offense. Paul George getting off to a nice start with that little jump shot.
Hibbert blocks the shot, rebounded by Paul George. Pacers on the run, 3-on-1.
Now, he got lucky there because he made the decision and the defender, Collinson, recognized he just couldn't get his hand down there that time.
Off the screen, and there's Hibbert again.
He just batted that one on the backboard.
That's his fifth block.
And one. That's an N1. You know, Brooke was talking about J.J. Redick. Redick is a big part of what they do. I've got to believe, though, he's going to have some trouble.
And another miss by the Clippers. They're now 6 for 23, 26%. They started 6 of 11. Here's Paul George in the lane for two more.
And he made a good play.
Blake Griffin will step out and shoot the three. That's no good.
You gotta
5
push
seconds.
it up, though.
Here comes Paul George, 3 seconds. Behind the arc, PG for three! Paul George!
That's why he wants it.
They're going to call it a 2 on the floor.
And I think they may be right. It looked to me like his foot might have stepped into it.
Step back. Paul George fouled by Dudley. Paul George, 15 points. He had 13 in the first quarter, and there's 2 more.
Yeah, Dudley can't get to that shot. If Paul George and Dudley bump, if there's any clearance at all, Paul George is just too long.
PG for 3, and that is his third. It's Hill, Paul George, Stevenson, Hibbert. Paul had 20 in the first half. Great play.
Yeah, he did a smart thing.
Pacers led by as many as 18, trying to make it 10 straight at home. They have the league's best home record as Paul George plops it home. 24 now for PG.
Well executed.
They lob it in. Paul George got it.
Really good read and nice athletic play there made by George.
Griffin, Jordan, Barnes, Redick, and Crawford.
And ran this play wrong. This was going to be a lob. You got a three-pointer out of it. There was going to be a lob for Paul George.
In the corner, Paul George missed it, and it's the foul on Griffin. Crawford.
Very good read. Paul George read that.
And Granger lays it in.
Well, give Paul George credit because he made a great effort play.
He's hit 4 of them. Could it be 5?
Yeah. Boy, is he looking comfortable at that three-point line.
34 for Paul George, 5 threes tonight. He's 5 of 6 behind the arc.
Oh, got that steal too.
And here he goes.
Here we go.
PG
What's he got?
Puts
oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, PG!
That is the one.
That
There's
has
no
to be the
question.
one. Oh,
that
my
is
goodness.
the one on Fox Sports 1 tonight. There is no doubt. Don't even vote.
All a very physical game tonight. How were you able to battle? And it was a battle in the fourth quarter.
It's a tough team. Jamal got going. Blake was huge for him. DeAndre was huge for him. We, again, continue to our principles. And we know defense wins games, and, that's what we, hang our hat on.
David West was ejected right before halftime. What did the coaching staff say to you about playing without him in the second half?
Next man up. Simple as that. Next man up. I thought, Danny came in, gave us great minutes at the 4, stretched the floor out for us. Scola did a great job of stepping in. Just that next man up mentality in this locker room.
And you know what I'm going to ask you about next, that windmill dunk. Please take us through it.
I just showed I still got it. You know what I mean? I'm still young. I still got, a little juice in my legs. So just wanted to give the fans something to be happy to come to the field house every night.
I don't think anyone is worried about you not having it. Moving on to the 5-game road trip out west, of course, Golden State with some serious shooters. How important will your defense be?
It'll be huge. It'll be huge. They're one of the best teams that play at home. Their ability to shoot the ball and spread the floor, and they got guys that can make plays and make shots. So it's going to be tough for us. We got our hands full, but we got the best defense, and we tend to pack it when we go on the road.
All right. Anybody here? Anyone you'd like to say hello to?
I got to shout out my grandmothers, my sisters. They here. My brother-in-law, whole family, uncles, aunts. I love y'all.